Or maybe that was just some motion from setting it down on the bobber. I can never tell. Another young. There we go. That's an actual nibble. What up, people? Um, so you mean like rod setups and stuff, right? Or like where to go? Um, well, see, the thing is, I'm pretty much still a beginner myself. I am this level, but the way that it goes usually with games with this type of monetization uh plan. There's a better word for it, but it escapes me right now. So you have to grind a lot. Um, so I'm not really that far into all of the rods and all that. I have some around level 12 to 16 rods right now. So pretty much just whatever you can get, really. Yeah, and then go to like Elodix says go to once you can go to Emerald Lake and just grind out walleye. They're some of the best weight to value ratio that you can get for some of the best that I've seen up until this lake, or this river, which is a level 20 location. But so this location in the shop doesn't have any of the older lower level rods, but what you want to do is try to make sure, because I've heard it from a better streamer who's been playing this game off and on for a few years. You want to make your reel the weakest part of your setup. So have a stronger rod and line, and make sure like the line and the tackle aren't too heavy for the rod, but they are too heavy for the reel. Like it'll give you a pop-up if you you may have seen it or you may have not, so that you don't risk breaking either your rod or your line having your drag set all the way to max to be able to catch the biggest fish that you can. That's a really good lesson for catching the biggest fish and making the most money. And then along those lines, it's a little bit easier to progress just keeping your older reels and passing them on to some of your better rods when you get those later. And I hope that's sufficient enough to answer your question. Because I don't, I haven't been fishing in real life since I was a child, around 10, and I never really knew much about all of the intricacies to it, and I learned them watching that streamer, Richard Hammer, uh, play this game for a few months, and then just I found out I didn't know for a lot of it that this was free, and he just randomly mentioned it someday, and I was like, oh dude, I could get into it and I would love it. And I've just been messing around a lot, really, up until now. I feel just the slightest bit of like I know what I'm doing, just a tiny inkling of that. Yeah, so I'm just learning along with all the beginners and vibing, chilling out, enjoying some virtual nature. It's because I love to go out in forests and like up mountains and stuff like that. And um I'm a huge nature buff. So something, and also a slight addict, like slight actual addict of RPG elements. So something like this that mixes those really well in an extremely comprehensive fishing simulator is it's like one of the best games that I have played in my life. So what all type of fish are there? There are lots of types of fish. If you just take a look at some of the ones that I've caught up until the or on the way to this level 20 location. Oh, in this place, in the Tyra River. Well, I'm sure you know that there's all kinds. There's like 30 something locations in this game, so there's a lot. So here they've got this asp, which is the type of carp. They got a lot of carp here, a few different kinds, and then the roach, tench, bream family, a few trout, these bitterlings, this eel that I hate because you always have to throw them back and they eat a lot of your best bait. Very extremely annoying. And then this whale's catfish. Not here, and the only other location that I found them so far, which is a place called Ghent. It's a river in the Netherlands. You may be able to catch them later places, but they might be like endangered in real life, so you can't catch them in real life, so simulation maybe like you can't catch them at any place, or you get charged. See, because on Gint you'll get charged a $2,000 fine if you try to keep it and fail. But even see, with the advanced license on here, the only release restriction is the eel, and that's how it is on Gint. Ace. But yeah, they're still give you guys a little bit of a something to look forward to at all these beautiful types of fish. That's the monster one from Lone Star Lake. There's a snook that's in the Everglades. Florida gar. Everglades is pretty nice. Things like the snook and the gar, they're not really worth their weight. Like, they're not worth their weight. But the missions that are there are pretty good. Yeah, that's what I figured. For them to be the only thing in 2 different locations that you can't take, I figured they would have to be an endangered species. Yeah, you can catch some flounder at Ghent. All kinds of stuff. What I'm going for now is some of these, and they're not really liking being caught. Let me try a spinner. And also go back to some dough on this for just a second, now that I'm at a better time. These roach really like that, and maybe drop that down just a little bit more. May need to go to another location as well. But I've just started on this river. So I'm learning it. Okay. He's just instant all in on that. Didn't even give it a warning nibble. Yeah, the perch like to annoy you like that every once in a while. I'm gonna throw all of you back later, but I'm just gonna keep you right now because I can't be bothered. Yeah, the perch, you'll catch one every like 10 walleye or so, and it'll suck because the minnows are expensive. And on Emerald, they usually like to stay around the shore, but then sometimes they'll just randomly be out in the middle. I've had that happen plenty of times. Uh, so this chub, it says that you are eager to bite, but you're not really being that right now. I don't. This isn't usually a good idea, but I'm just gonna, for shits and giggles, put some worms on this feeder. Yeah, I was gonna try a few different things, but I just want to mess around a tiny bit, see if I can catch um that and another type of carp at the same time. Because this carp usually likes to stay around the bottom. Yeah, the way this thing's mouth is, though, it looks like it doesn't really like the bottom. This one's a little bit more turned downward. Aries dude. Aries dude. Big boy. A pug puppy. Where am I gonna toss you? I'll give you something like this. Pull this in. Make you a little bit higher on the water. In the water. And then give the spinner one go. What did you catch, worms? If this is another Wells, Yeah, I'm gonna try some other locations at some point. It is, oh my god. You know what? I'm throwing you back. Like I said, I'd only caught two fish before I moved here, and then waited a bit into the day. I'm just exploring this lake, seeing what kinds of fish are at each location. So this one seems like it's a lot of the catfish. I caught an asp here. Um, the the European perch here. Just testing it out for a minute and then move to another location. Try a different bait in that area, and then later toss these catfish back out because they're not worth it. I also used a walker earlier, but it was at the very beginning of the day, and on this, so it was like in the trough. I'll give you one more go until you're at the your edge, and I'll pull you out and head to another location. See, that's what I started out at this day, but it was just too early. There was nothing biting, so I didn't accomplish anything there. But I was thinking that looked like a good place for some for like the roach and things like it, because it had a lot of vegetation. I mean, I'm not really worried too much about, like, I'm not in desperate need of getting it right now. I don't want to know all the specifics of, like, and you haven't done it. I'm not like ripping on you or anything. I'm just trying to, like, because I didn't say it in my last stream. I want to get said for the future too, that I don't want to know the specific, exactly where something is, exactly what bait or lure to use, um, exactly like top or deep water or anything like that. Um, But like saying that it likes a grassy area, something like that. Something like that would be okay. Something very vague, because like stuff like that, I was already kind of theory crafting anyway, because I've been to enough locations and enough of the similar species of fish, that I kind of sort of understand a little bit where things like to hang out. But I'm just fucking around, dude. I'm trying to right now try everything and figure out all the stuff that doesn't work. So then I know for myself, all right, these are the things that you should try for similar fish in similar locations. All right, you had a nibble, but it has lost interest. And I don't like this spot right now. I probably will when I get the trial mission. But right now, I don't think so. So, this here has all this. I'm gonna try going here and like seeing if I can, how far left I can run. Yeah, this little spot over here I was tossing a lot of stuff into, and now I can see it's got some activity over there. They just weren't feeling it earlier. Also, this little thing over here looks like it might have some activity. Huh. Try a couple of these little spots. Alright. Toss out going for the other two types of carp around that area. You, I want to put try shrimp on you. Is that caught something, or it didn't catch something? It was something that some fish in here liked, but you want a 1, maybe. Around this general area. And I will walk back over there. Rest assured. Oh, already. You're not a catfish. You're something that likes to hop. That's promising. You weren't something that I was looking for, though. You're a trout. Okay. Yeah, there was this so most of the fishing that I've done in my life was at my grandfather's pond that's in his front yard. I know that carp are like it's just I like to research a lot of stuff about animals, so I know that they're bottom feeders. That there was this one carp in my grandfather's pond that I had been trying to catch ever since I first went around there, and he was pretty huge back then. Whenever I was a little kid, and then whenever I went back there a couple years ago, he grew to about as long as I am tall now, which I'm like 6'1". He was a beast, and she, I don't know for sure what it is, but it is very wise and didn't like to bite anything that I tried to throw at it. And it would like to come up to shore, maybe about like to the bank of the little lake, maybe about like this far out, and sit there long enough to where it would like look me in the eye, so that it would let me know that it knew that I was like trying to go after it, and then it would just splash its tail and soak me with water. The thing was a menace. What do you got? What's nibbling on you? Can you take it so that I can walk over there? I want to walk over there. But I saw something was trying to get at you. Oh yeah, I've done that before. is a bitch, but sometimes you do it. Okay. Let me just try for both. Doing this and looking at you. I knew it as soon as I tossed this out. You were gonna hit again. What are you? Another trout. I mean, it was a trophy. I didn't even look at your ratio. Not bad. Alright, man. If you don't take it, we're gonna have a talk. Dude, this mosquito is sending me to the stratosphere. I have one of those things that's in your DNA. It's like a primal fear or something like that. I have one of those for tiny things with wings. So when tiny things with wings that move really fast get near my face, and I can either hear them or feel the wind off of their wings, I just start flailing wildly. I've punched all kinds of things from flies, gnats, butterflies, hummingbirds, and like bees, of course. I don't. I get really sad because I don't like inflicting harm upon anything, but that's just something like if it gets near me, I just literally involuntary just I gotta get it away. So this sound that's super realistic is kind of terrible. Um, maybe one day. Um, I'm still kind of working on having a life. I have a job lined up. Like the first one, well, not the first one that I'm gonna have because I worked for my great uncle building fences for colleges and rich people. Just a couple of years ago, but the first one that's secure uh in my life, and getting my car fixed up because it has some starter problems and stuff like that. I've been like extremely poor most of my life to the point where I haven't really had the opportunity to get out and do stuff with people much. So I'm soon just going to be starting to do that because one of my new friends is who is getting it all set up. So I may uh at some point in the future, just saying, don't expect it to be soon because of all that, and two, uh gotta gotta know people a little bit better before something like that. But not saying no. You are being a real tease fish. Very annoying. Or did you mean like in the game? Like in the game and have a little friendly fishing competition? Yeah. I'm not good with conversational contextual clues. uh the people who know me in real life know this, but I don't think I've really said it on stream yet. I am a sociopath, which means that I don't do well with emotions. Like I can understand them in and of themselves. Like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I don't really get how they come up in everyday life with people, and that makes it hard to have conversations with people, whether it's through text or in person, because I always have a little bit of a disconnect, and don't consider s- some parts of things like that. That would be like, um, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah, it seems like you get it. Yeah, text is something that's hard to. It's hard to get like inflection and uh like tone. The tone of a phrase is very important, and it's just basically impossible. I'm tired of this right here. You're coming in. But yeah, in the game, mm, maybe some of the day. I'm actually uh getting close to around the end of this stream. It's been going for nearly 5.5 hours now, and it's just a couple of hours away from my bedtime. There we go. It's that chub. But yeah, uh, I would be open to it at some point. I have the same username for my Steam account. Yeah, that was some pretty high bars. I didn't pay attention to the weight. Yeah, that's nearly a kilo. That's a lot of fighting, tiny fish. And what are we looking at for? Still just a little bit over even for the ratio. So now there's another carp that I'm looking for. And the bitterling and the roach. So I'm guessing either a roach or one of the what were the other ones that were here? Was it Tinch or a bream? Oh, it was a crucian carp. One of these small fish, I assume, is what was biting this thing. I'm gonna toss you out that way too, just for a second. And this crucian. Okay. All live bait. What are you? Are you a tiny chub? You're a tiny trout. Why are you not reeling? I was holding the button. You're a perch. Ugh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Hey now. You're an all-star. Oh, there we go. I need you to fight more. Can't have the tension going down. I don't like looking up into the sun. Marble trout. Dope. Are you guys like gonna bite? I'll throw some more worms over. Really? Please, mouse. Over in this direction just to see if it does absolutely anything at all. Dude, ow. And chill out. Alright, do the classic trick this fish into thinking that I'm trying to get something on another rod so that it'll bite my bobber. Hmm. It was a pretty large nibble. Come on. You can do it. You can get that dough ball. My god. Okay. Come on. Come on. That's it. You gotta swallow the thing whole. So that you can try to digest it for sustenance, and then you get some metal lodged in your cheek. You're really far away from this hole, I just realized. Doesn't look that far away from over here. Dude. I'm tired, you. Alright, I'm gonna toss you a little bit. Uh, Closer against the shore, maybe like something like this. Hopefully, deep enough still. I just want to catch one more of these three, dude. One more for the night. You just need to bite this thing harder. Yeah. Hello, Dragonfly. How's it going? Goodbye. Patience. All you need is just a little patience. I'm gonna set you down though. Good catch. What are you? You're a lunker, whatever you are. Oh, bud. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Alright, alright. Oh. Ooh. A neat brown trout. Look at me go. Okay. One more. One more try for this. This bud right here. You know you want to, little pal. It's nice and you see the Melina. Uh, there you go. Come on now. I have faith in you, little fish. All of your friends are telling you that you're crazy, but you know what? You can eat that moving ball of heavenly goop. I'm walking back just a tad. Hmm. Well, it's about to best me. I'm about to have to sleep on this fish. I know that's bad, but maybe it'll like it there. Probably not. Hmm. Give you the time of one of these. Fish friendo. And then I'll be out whether you like it or not. There's some buildings up there on the hill, dude. Pretty legit. Aha! What are you? You're one of the barbell, yep. Well? Not what I wanted, but you are pretty good. You're something that bit that Semolina ball. Alright. That's gonna do it for now. I will be back maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the day after. For sure. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out whenever you hopped in. It was a fun bit of Isaac. It was a fun bit of fishing. And if you missed any of it, it'll be up on as a VOD on here, of course, and I'll port it to YouTube in separate pieces. This fishing goes in the chill game slot, of course. The Isaac will just be at whatever time I decide to put it on there. And I'll catch you next time.